Hello, my name is Jigme Rinju Sharpa. I'm from the group Five Guys. This is a brief demo of voice commands in action. We initially created this feature to reduce the need to remember the shortcut keys. So good for people who have hard time remembering shortcut keys. The main thing about this voice command thing is that it uses the NLTK library for some natural language processing. We use this to translate the spoken commands to action. It can recognize variation in commands. So just to give you a brief demo of how this works, I'm going to start the voice server here on this side. Unfortunately, we still have to activate the voice server manually. So the voice server has been activated. Back in our extension, I'm going to select the option to start the voice commands. And once we do that, the terminal is going to ask the prompt to select either the text mode, voice mode, or the you can exit output, entering the exit. So I'm going to use the text mode for this demo here, and we're going to go over the voice, but let me do the texting first so that I can give you a better context of what's going on in here. So now it's asking for you to enter your commands. We can use our natural language, and hopefully it resolves our commands into a action. So for right now, our extension has certain features that we as a team and previous team have added. So we can see the list right here, and these are the commands that our extension can handle, or it recognizes these commands. So we are going to try different variations of these commands and see if our extension recognizes that commands and performs that action for us. So let's start with the easy one. Let's go with increase font size. So that's the easy one. So once we do that, we see that that our font size has been increased, and we get a notification that the font size has been increased, or increasing the font size. So like I said, we can use different variations of commands, and our extension should be able to handle it. So we can say increase, instead of saying hey font size, we'll say text scale, and see what that does. See, it resulted in the same thing. It's because both of those commands mean the same thing, so ends up doing this, the performing the same action of increasing the font size. Similarly, let me try one more thing. Let's try a little bit complex one. Let's see if get the current line number. That worked pretty well. Okay, we can see that our current line number is 19. So you see how when we provide the commands, it translates into a action, but our extension, it does have some drawbacks. It certainly does not recognize all of the commands. It's because we are using the default POS tagger that's available in the NLTK library, and these are pre-trained models, so we cannot always guarantee that that the POS tagging is always going to be accurate. So it causes some issues when it cannot, when our extension and the NLTK library used cannot properly or accurately tag the POS or perform the POS taggings on the commands we provide. So that's one of the limitations. And another thing that I should mention is that we do have features that are related to code compilations or uh, code snippets. So for this kind of features, it's kind of hard to use the voice commands on those because uh, there are some ambiguities in the language. For example, the extension would not be able to recognize that for the word for token is a keyword in a Python language, but it would identify it as a preposition, like we use in a natural language. The token for would be tokenized as a preposition. So due to these reasons, we have not, or we could not implement the voice commands on those certain features that deals with code compilations or any code completions and anything related to Python. So I'm gonna quickly exit out of this so that I can give you a brief demo of the voice commands. I'm sorry. And we're gonna restart the server here again. I'm gonna give it a little bit of time because the TCP connections, once it times out, it does take a little bit. Once it disconnects, it does take a little bit of time to okay, here we go. Okay, like I was saying, the address is already in use, so we're gonna wait a couple of seconds here and restart it again. So same thing here. We're gonna go to commands, start voice commands, and we're gonna use the voice option here. So once we do that, it's gonna start listening to our voice commands. So for right now, when we speak, it's gonna hear us speak, but as long as we do not provide a valid command, it's not gonna recognize anything, and it's not gonna result in any unexpected actions. So whenever it says please give your commands listening, we wait for like a couple of seconds and then we give our commands. So let me wait. Okay, increase font size. Increase font size. Okay, that worked pretty well. It says increasing font size on our right hand side of the screen. We'll say increase font scale. So we already tried that. Let's not do that. Let's try reset editor scale. Reset editor scale. So it does say resetting editor scale, and it did reset the editor scale. I'm gonna stop that for now. Let me clear out all that. So we mentioned about the drawbacks and shortcomings and of the feature, but it's recommended that the user uses short commands, especially the ones that starts with a verb and has some kind of noun or some kind of noun that is related to the verb that you have used. So that concludes the brief demo for this voice feature, and I'm gonna say goodbye for now. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.